It's your girl Lishajoya. Thank you for coming to this YouTube video. Come on, amazing. Let's go. Come on. I have a cat that wants to go out. Come on. Come on, amazing. Come on. Let's go, sir. Let's go. You can go. There you go. Have a good day. All right. Hi, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, all that fun, blah, blah, blah stuff. Okay? Okay, you guys know that I'm a manager at a restaurant. Okay? Amongst my jobs that I do. Okay? Um, I need to fill you in about what happened to me last night. I have this customer that every time she comes through, every time, never without fail, never, ever, ever without fail. She'll be talking to you on through the speaker, and the first thing she does is complain. All she does is complain about her previous visit. I mean, if you're coming to a place and you're complaining every time you come before you make your order, for one, it doesn't set the tone right to people to want to take your order. Two, is kind of go, oh no, here we go again. So we work our fannies off at my place to make sure we make our guests feel warm, welcome, orders correct, everything full to the brim, everything that they need. If they ask for extra things, we give it to them. No questions asked. Nothing. Take pride in that. Take pride in treating my customers well. This customer, the first moment she does is she gets to the box and she complains about a previous visit. What does she want me to do? Was I there when this happened? Was I there when she came by? I might have, but guess what? Who knows? You know, she's the type of girl that she always extra napkins, extra sauce. So we give it to her. Not a problem. All right. Most fast food restaurants give you only like a few napkins or a few sauces. With her, I know to give her like an inch worth of napkins and maybe like a giant handful of sauce or sauces or whatever, salt, pepper, whatever the hell that she wants. I don't question what she wants or what she doesn't want. Customers want what they want. Okay. I mean, you come to a restaurant and you want a burger, only meat and cheese. Hey, we're gonna give you a burger with only meat and cheese. If you want a enchilada with steak instead of chicken, we're gonna give you that. Anyways, so she comes through the box, complains about her last previous visit, but does not come back and say, hey, my order was wrong. Please fix it. She comes back and she waits like the next day or two. She comes back to complain. That's where I'm getting at. Anyways, she claims she's worked in the food industry herself. That's the other thing I want to point out. The thing that also gets me is that we'll get her order to perfection. I'll even personally double check her order because I'll have them check it before at the expedite section. And then I will check it personally myself every order that goes out. Because I don't want no complaints on my watch. Okay, no complaints. We actually get in trouble at my place for complaints. As a manager, we can get fired for one complaint. So y'all's responsible for our jobs. You complain one time and you're not going to have any managers, you're not going to have any employees working in fast food any longer because you guys decide you want to complain instead of decide to resolve it amicably. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being a mature person and saying, hey, realizing we're all human, we make mistakes. So saying, this was wrong. We would be like, oh, I'm so sorry. We'd be happy to fix it. No, not with this particular person. She will grab her food, sit at the damn window, complain about every little thing in her bag, even if it's right. Ask for extra sauce, extra napkins, even though we already given it to her because we already know her already. And then she'll hold up the entire drive-through line, holding 4 or 5 people for ransom for 6 minutes from getting their food. We already have 3 or 4 orders already done in a row after she sat there and just complained and complained and complained. Well, last night, I wasn't having any of that today. I was not. I was not in the mood for this person. I'm going to be honest. I could be a very nice person and a very sweet person, or I can be the polar opposite. She got the polar opposite last night, but I was very respectful, very professional, and she did not like the fact that I told her um, to her face that she's holding the entire line. Yes, I was that girl last night. She was holding up the entire flipping line. The selfishness and the audacity of it all really irritated the freaking hell out of me. And instead of saying, at the box, when last time I came in, or coming in when she has a problem with an order, no. She's got to wait a couple days or her next visit, whenever the hell that is, to complain in hopes to get free XYZ item. I'm not that kind of girl. I don't like giving away free things. That's, money off of the company. I know it's a bad thing to be like that as a manager. But if you come back in and say, hey, you know what, this was wrong, I'm like, yeah, cool, we can remake it for you. Not a problem, you know. And I would even give them a couple free things, you know what I mean, to as a thank you for not being a jerk about it. Okay. I love giving free stuff away. Okay. To nice people and respectful people. Unfortunately, this one, I closed the window on her because she wanted to hold up the entire line. She wanted to check her entire order. So instead of like, because I was already getting irritated because she does this every single time. And then she's like, well, you're being rude to me. Mm, I want to speak to a manager. I'm like, I am the manager. And she looked at me dead ass. But you're being rude to me. The only thing I can say is, I'm sorry, but I was not sincere. Straight away. I was not sincere. Because it's not the first time she's done it, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, not the fifth, not the sixth, not the seventh, not even the 20th time she's done this to me. So you get sick and tired of it after a period of time, being treated like a doormat in this industry. So you kind of get firm and you stand your ground. Point blank. I was not rude toward her. I was just firm with her. The only thing I could say is, I'm sorry. She wanted her receipt so she could complain. She always wants her receipt so she can complain. So I'm stopped giving receipts. I want to lie and say my receipt thing is broken, but I don't like lying. Okay? So the next time she comes around, I'm going to say the receipt's not there. Point blank. Which it won't be because I won't make it available. It will be there, but it won't be there. You know. Um so she's constantly, harasses us every time she comes around. Always threatens to call corporate. And what she does not understand that when you do that, when you guys call corporate for something that's so frivolous and stupid, you endanger that restaurant from being in existence in your area. And I live in a small town, and we're the only restaurant that's open very late. The only one. So when you guys are coming at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to get your food, You're going to the Waffle House instead, not us. Point blank. They're open 24/7. You know what I mean? And God forbid you guys go and harass them over there. They deal with enough as it is over at the Waffle House. They have to deal with drunk people and the cops. Well, the cops are pretty cool here. I can't really say anything bad about our cops here in this town. California, I could kind of say something about that. But this lady just would not let up. So she was like wanting to argue with me. So instead of I've got to the point when I don't even argue with people no more, especially when it comes to my drive-through window. I close the window in their face. Straight up, point freaking blank. I will close that window in your face so fast. If you want to hold up my entire line for 10 minutes, please do. Please do. I'm just not going to argue with you. I'm just going to call the popo for trespass. That's how it's going to have to be. So the next time, anybody wants to call corporate, you're more than welcome to. But you're also endangering the jobs of many people. Not the person you're calling, but the entire crew. So think about that. When you guys are calling corporate, you are endangering all of the jobs. So think about Susie and this and that person from being able to pay their bills because they'll shut the place down over your one complaint because you didn't get a sauce, over your complaint because you didn't get your napkins, over a complaint over you don't think your fries were filled up all the way, or you don't think your burger had enough mayonnaise on it, or you don't think your taco had enough lettuce in it, or you don't think your freaking, I don't know, your cheddar bites were filled up all the way to your specifications. And then we don't care if you keep telling us, yo, I come here and spend lots of money here. Well, you choose to put that money. You chose that. You don't have to eat at a fast food restaurant. You can go home and cook your own food and maybe save that money. Point blank. So I don't deal with people harassing me anymore too much. Got to the point where before when I first started becoming manager at this place, I was just kind of like, "Oh, I don't want to be mean to this person. No, 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 no. No, now it's like I stand my damn ground. I don't tolerate anyone disrespecting me. Not even my coworkers. In fact, I fired one of my coworkers. Yes, I fired somebody because I wasn't going to deal with their stuff either. And I'm not. And I mean, this lady just felt so entitled just to be so disrespectful in that way. And I wasn't going to have it. Hail to the no. Hail to the no. My coworkers heard everything that was going on because we all wear headsets. And they're like, oh, hell no. She did not just do that. She did not just start off her conversation with just complaining about her previous visit. Where was she? Did she come back around so we could fix it on the day of her visit, or the incident, or the few moments after her incident? Did she call us on the phone? We answered the phone at our place. So, anyways, I take pride in my work as a manager, and I protect my people that I work with. I suffer with protect my someone. PMS, protect my someone. And if you're my coworker, you're my someone for the whatever duration that I'm in. Hello, Niz. How you doing? Hello, Cam. So the next time you get a disgruntled person coming through your drive-through or a customer on your call center, whatever it is that's not happy, you have the option to slam the window in their face and not talk to them. You have the option to hang up that phone, point blank. Um, and so yeah, she got mad because I closed the window in her face twice. And she proceeded to tell me that I was rude. I wasn't rude. I was just firm. I wasn't going to take her crap. I was not going to take her abuse. She constantly does this all the time and always threatens to call corporate. So instead of taking people's crap, if you guys are working in, especially in the food industry or any kind of service industry, hang up the phone, close the window in their face, laugh inside your head and in your heart, and know that it's temporary and they're going to be gone in a moment. If they start threatening to call corporate on you, there's nothing you can do after that. Don't let them ruin your day. Because last night she ruined my day. Normally I don't let people get me under my skin, but she got under my skin for the remainder of the night. I was pissed off, throwing dishes. I mean, we're closing. We are under a lot of pressure at nighttime. We close at 2 o'clock in the morning on some days, and we have to have the store closed and cleaned pristine in 30 minutes after we close. So we're constantly cleaning in between, taking people's orders and stuff like that. And there's been many people that are so, so nice. And those people I bend over backwards for. I will give you the moon and back. And you're super nice. And understanding at that. Well, after she left, she stormed off. She drove off like a freaking crazy ass maniac. And I pretty much just like laughed my ass off. But the girls behind, they loved me. I made a mistake and forgot one of their items, and I came back and they were behind her. She was holding up the entire line. And we the girls were like, "Hey, we're missing our item." They were so nice. I not only did I give them the order, but I gave them a dessert item for free. They were so freaking nice. It's all in your delivery and how you want your stuff. You know what I mean? If you want if you have a problem with someone in the food service industry, come back that same day. We'll be happy to fix them. We might even give you something for free for being so cool about it. I'm that kind of manager. I will give you stuff for free for being so nice. Yes, if you come through my drive-through and I mess up or one of my coworkers messes up, we will give you something for free and remake it with no questions asked. We don't even need a receipt for you to come and ask for a remake. We'll just do it for free. But those girls were so cool and so sweet about it that I gave them a dessert item and their item. And they were like, oh, they're so happy. And they were wondering, why did that woman storm off? And I had to explain what had happened. And she's like, wow, she couldn't even, come back that same day to say she had a problem with XYZ order. I'm like, yeah, same point. Even they know. And they were cool about it. Even the guy behind them was saying, was that woman being mean to you? And I'm like, yeah, she's always harassing me every time she comes through. And she's like, and you didn't kill her? And I'm like, no, we don't do that here. You know, deep down inside, I'm like, ugh, nails on a chalkboard. So I had contacted my boss, my main general manager, this morning about the situation because this woman threatened to complain. So I contacted my general manager and I basically gave him the lowdown because she usually comes at 8 o'clock or like dinner rush, and she also sometimes comes like around 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. So I explained to him what happened, and he told me the next time she comes by, period, even if she's not being a jerk, to call him and so he can call the cops on her to get her trespassed. Because we don't tolerate being bullied at my place. We don't tolerate any bullying. We don't tolerate any harassment and no nothing. So the next time, if you guys have a problem, you come through a drive-through and you have a problem, something's missing, your order's not made right, come inside or come around to the drive-through and just explain it to this, and we would be happy to remake it for free, no questions asked. We'll apologize to you, possibly give you a free coupon for something, or give you a dessert item, or give you a potential like item of choice for you, in addition, well, for the inconvenience of coming back to get a remake. And that's what we try to do. We try to make our customers happy. But if you decide you're going to be a jerk and try to call corporate, you're endangering all of the jobs at that location, even if they weren't there. Every last job. So think about that. And also think about whenever you come to the drive-through and you complained and we're treating people like that, we are not eager to take your order. I am not eager to take this woman's order the next time she decides to come around. I will not. She will not get the level of eagerness like, hello, welcome to blah, blah, blah. How can I help you today? She'll not get that from me. She'll be like, oh, what do you want? I'll be like, okay, you want this? Okay, what else? Okay, what else? Okay, okay, what else? Okay, you want sauce? Okay, the total is blah. She'll get a dry, non-personable me. Yeah. Or she'll get my auctioneer voice. Oh, you want blah blah blah? You want a blah blah blah? You want a number? Da, 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 okay, you want a Pepsi? Blah 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 blah. Okay, you want some sauce? Okay, your total is 544. 544. Blah blah blah. Sometimes I'm like that. I talk very fast, especially when I'm in the middle of rush, especially when I'm trying to, make our numbers, our overall sales numbers go up as possible, and also our labor amount down. I'm trying to get our everything down and our overall rating. So I take pride in being in the number one location in the nation. And this woman just wants to go in and try to ruin that. And that's something I'm very competitive about. She's also very disrespectful. And she's not the first customer that does this. But I have another customer that used to be like her. And I would go out of my way to make him happy. And now he'll only come to me when he wants to order, because he knows I'll make sure his order's right. In fact, a majority of my customers will know that I will fix the order if it's wrong. They know. That's, I had a lady a couple hours before um, saying, you weren't here that day, but my order blah 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 was wrong and it was missing blah blah blah. So not only did I take her current order that she was coming in for, but I remade the item that she was missing, plus I corrected the item that was wrong in addition, so she got extra items in with that. I have no problem with fixing a thing. Go out of our way to make our customers happy. And see, the thing is that is my rant as a manager. We go out of our way for you guys, and you guys, it's not good enough. It's just not good enough, and it really frustrates us because we have a lot to deal with in our shifts alone. We have the dynamics of our team. We have dynamics of the front counter. We have a drive-through. We have paperwork to do. We have cleaning to do. We are under pressure to. We're under inspections all the time. They could come at any time to inspect us at any moment. We have the cleanest store in the nation, mind you. Yes, we do. We have the cleanest store. We're the only store that has 100% on their audit rating. And I used to be a pre-auditor, so I use my pre-auditor skills to keep us at 100. Plus, I work with another person that is about as meticulous as I am, and she's freaking awesome. And she's also doesn't take people's crap either. And yeah. So the moral of this story is, if you come through a drive-through or work with anyone that works in a customer service, anything, whether phone calls or service or clerical anything or fast food, and you want to go in and you want to treat your people like garbage, as if they're going to remember your order. You know what I mean? We don't remember everybody. We get about 1,000 people a day coming in and out. About 1,000 people. We're busy all the time, every day, especially on Sundays and Fridays and Tuesdays. Okay? I mean, it's all day slammed, no matter what shift you're on. We have a lot to remember. Our menu always changes all the time. We have to remember how to do that. We have to deal with so many different things that are going on with our dynamic. And it doesn't help when people come through and they create problems more than what they need to be. So that is my complaint as a manager. And I'll see you guys later on the flip side.